Pool drills can be your friend and also your enemy. But what does it mean? Many times beginner pool players make drills to build skill and confidence, and this is nice. But I heard many times that pool drills are boring and we can't improve our skill when making drills. And actually, partially it is true, but there are 3 very important keys that will determine whether it will be waste of your time or very good way to improve in many areas. Are you doing it the right and effective way? Very often I can see players in my pool hall who try to make, for example, this very popular lineup or this L drill. And at the first look, everything looks fine and normal, but can you spot one big mistake? I make these drills and pot balls with no order without thinking which ball will be next. And this is the biggest mistake, because we are potting balls and then we decide which ball will be next. We choose one of several balls that we think will be the best and easiest in a given situation. And this is one of the biggest mistakes you can do when making pool drills. And of course you can ask me why. When we execute shots without thinking which ball will be next and what position will be the best for this ball, then you can very effectively decrease your level of concentration. Additionally, you do not develop your positioning skills because we only focus on potting, and positioning for the next ball is not important. Our position area is very large, so we have some margin of error and it gives us several balls to choose from. So at this moment we can spot first very important thing which you need to change. Make drills in numerical order. And this is absolutely crucial thing, and it has huge impact on your concentration during executing each next shot. So in this case, set balls on the table from 1 to 15 and pot them in same order. This time we need to be much more precise during each positioning, and we need to think few shots ahead. Which ball will be next and what angle will be the best on this ball. Our optimal position area is much smaller than before, and this creates much more pressure, which in next step pushes you to be more focused on each shot. And trust me, only this approach can give you the highest improvement of your skill. And this is very good moment to spot second very important thing. Use more balls. You should avoid using fewer balls like 5 or less. The more balls you are using, the less space you will have for positioning the cue ball, which means you will have to be more precise. Well, I guess that you potted 5 balls in a row from very easy positions and now you feel very strong, like you have reached the sky. But believe me, this is a waste of your time. In my opinion, you should start with 9 balls on the table and check whether this number of balls would be appropriate for your skill. If you notice that this number of balls is too low for you, then you can increase the number of balls to 11, 13 or 15. If we use the maximum number of balls, then our optimal positioning zone is much smaller than if we use only 9 balls, which means that we have to be more focused to complete the entire exercise without making a mistake. And actually, this is our next very important thing. Change your mindset after mistake. All of us make mistakes when potting balls, but very often I meet players who, after missing the ball, take the cue ball and the object ball in their hands and return them to the previous positions, trying to make the same shot again. And please, don't do this. This is big mistake and can highly affect on your mindset. When we are making same shot again to repair our previous mistake, then we are unable to draw appropriate conclusions from this mistake. We are potting the object ball again and continue our exercise until the end. And at this point, I need to mention 2 methods that I think you should consider if you want to achieve success. Replace these 2 balls and make the shot again with simultaneous good positioning for the next ball. But then you need to stop this exercise and come back to the beginning. The second method is very similar, but this time you cannot repeat the same shot again and you must immediately return at the beginning of the exercise. And these two methods are very effective ways to put more pressure and force you to be more focused on each subsequent shot. Only with this approach you will be able to significantly improve your skills in many areas, but above all, you will notice a lot of progress in your positioning, dealing with pressure, and self-confidence. As you could see, these three aspects are very important during making pool drills, and if you want to find some very interesting exercises which you can put in your practice routine, then you can definitely visit Pool Billiards CO website, because with my special code MrCubo, you can save 10% for premium membership and full access on website. And if you enjoyed this video, then please consider leaving a thumbs up for me and hit the subscribe button to never miss any of my new video productions. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Take care!